Hello everyone and welcome to my coloring corner. Today is Work It Wednesday and we are already finished this little girl here. So we will be coloring this little girl here. And I know you see markers. You see markers. Hello Celine. Hello View. I don't know if anybody else is here, but hello you two. And anybody out there in lurker land. I hope you are all having a wonderful Wednesday. If Miss Amy is in the house, it's her fault, and I am going to blame her 110%. Just saying. I found a new app today, and we're going to be using this app all of next month. Yay! So the app is called Buddy Color, and you click on the app, and it has all my books in there. All the books. Well, most of the books. And you go up here, and you can actually select random coloring. It'll go through the books and tell you what book and what page you're coloring. Or, because next month is going to be Kirby Roseanne, so I can go in here and go Kirby. Oh, no. World. So I can go Worlds Within, and I can go here, and I can go Random Page, and it will tell me what page to color. So we're going to be using that while we're coloring Kirby Roseanne next month, because I can never select a page. So that is her fault. So if you have an Android phone, just look up in your Android apps. I don't know if it works, what you would look up in Apple, but just in your Play Store, look up Buddy Color. Hello, Alicia. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, Pamela. So it's called Buddy Color. And you can QR scan all your books in. If you find a QR that does not work for that, for that app, you can also use the app that Catherine gave me. It's called Bookshelf, and it will also scan your books into your phone and keep them available. Hello, Yana. I am so glad you got your power back. You're all nice and warm and cozy now, no longer camping out in the living room. So, last night I was playing because I had a certain way that I wanted to do this. So last night I was playing with some markers on the large version. So this is how we're going to be doing this coloring. We're going to be doing a rainbow for the top of the mushroom, and the little mushrooms are all going to be rainbow as well. We're going to color her hair, base color of this color. We're going to base the whole thing with marker except for some of the small fiddly bits. The rest of it we're going to do with colored pencils. And we will be doing that with the Color colored pencils because those are the pencils of the week. Hello, Dawn. Of course, these two images are the free images from Allison Neal Designs. The link for these images are is below the video, as well as the link to her Etsy store. So if you want these two images here, you can go to the free download link, but you can also go and, yes, the fiddly bits. Like for example, the little snake right here, or the male doll there, or the wrench there, or the nut over here. Yeah, I found all sorts of fiddly bits. Hello, Barbara. I see you, I see you, I see you, Jen. I think I said hello. If I did not say hello, I'm sorry. Hello, Jen. Yeah, it's had me busy all day. All right, so I'm going to switch on over to the close-up camera here. Did I miss Ashley? Ashley, where are you? Alicia. I don't know if I missed Ashley. If I missed Ashley, hello. Yes, your life is now complete. I'm going to switch on over to the close-up, slide you on over, and we're going to get started. So I hope everyone has had a wonderful week so far. And stop poking each other. Don't make me come back there. So I'm going to use tomato red with the Arteza Everblend markers. Oh, absolutely not a problem. Like I said, I was looking for Ashley. So we're going to start with tomato red. And this picture is much smaller than the picture I was working on last night, so I'm going to try to be careful not to go too heavy with the color in areas I don't want it to be. And of course, I don't use markers very often, so the concentration is real. Oh dear. Glad you guys are in the back of the room. Just saying. Because I know what happens when you pull somebody's finger. And then we want to do this one in here. And then we will come through with colored pencils and do our shadows and everything else and make it look a little more dimensional. Bob's home. All right, and then we're going to go in with an orange. We're going to use cheddar orange in the Artezas. So how is everybody's week going so far? Did I miss Brooke? I think I said hello to Brooke. She said I love the picture. I did see her. I don't know if I said hello, but I did see her. Oh no, foot surgery. I hope you do well with it. I hope you come out with both feet. That would be weird to go into foot surgery and come out with only one foot. I am going to concentrate because, I don't want to make too much of a mess here. And they say markers is supposed to be faster, but not when you're not used to coloring with them. That is true. At least you can still color. Nice. They are just so cute. This girl's work is just adorable. Oh, now we have a heavy rainstorm coming through. So hopefully it doesn't cut me out. We had snow this morning. Now we have rain. We had sunshine this afternoon. I'm telling you, this weather. All right, there's our orange. Hello, Kenny. It's 40 and cold. Oof. All right, so with the yellow, we're going to use lightning yellow, I think. No, we're going to use canary yellow. We're going to use lightning yellow on the smaller ones. So this is canary yellow. And these two as well. Trying to make sure that I get all of the edges nice and smooth. And because I've printed this one smaller, getting into those smaller areas is interesting. Because I intended on doing this one in pencil. I could have reprinted it and just did it bigger, but I want them both on the same page. This is what happens when you want to do something a certain way. You get pushed out of your comfort zone. All right. Just making sure I get right to the edge in the back there. Oh yeah, yeah, the whippersnippers. And then we're going to go Yep, absolutely. Oh, that's cold, Alicia. That is very cold. Hello, Alex. Good afternoon. And then we're going to do this one here. Green. And the green I'm using is called Frog Green. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to do the back parts of the other ones. I'll go back and do that here in a second. It is cold. Hello, Taco. Welcome, welcome. I apologize if I just said your name wrong. Again, just concentrating, so if I go quiet, I am really sorry. I am not. I am using a mixture of Arteza and Cali Arts. I am using a brush marker, but it's not the expensive ones. All right, we come down through here. Get this last part of the green done. And then we'll go back and we'll finish up the back side there. And yeah, and then this one here in the back. All right. Now we're going to go back here and we're going to put in our orange and our yellow. So we need the orange, which is cheddar orange. We've already put in the red. We need to put in the orange and the yellow. And then I have not used the color markers. I have heard of them and I have seen them. I just haven't used them. Nice. Yeah, I like the Arteza and I like the Color It. I'm not a huge marker person, so using expensive markers is really not necessary for me. Ohuhus are the next best thing to Copics from what I understand. But now I'm using Cali Art, and this is light blue. I'm just going to turn the page just a slight bit here. And then we're going to do this area here. And as you guys know, with markers, in order to avoid those streaks, try to keep your edges wet. So as you're coloring, make sure that you go over the edge a little bit and keep it wet so that you don't get those streaks. All right. Now the last one. Yes, you have no excuse. All right, now the last one we're going to use is a Arteza, and this one is Persian Purple. Ah, Marker March. Awesome. I did Alcohol April last year, where I did everything with alcohol markers last year. Just concentration, so I will be right with chat in just a minute here. All right. Okay, so there we have her top done. Aw, thank you. Yeah, absolutely. Definitely fiddly sometimes to blend, but no, Cali Art, not Color It. Cali Art. This one here is an Ohuhu. So I'm using a mixture of Cali Art, Ohuhu, and Arteza. Sometimes blending pencils can be fun and sometimes it can be annoying sometimes. All right, now we're going to do the little mushrooms around her. I'm going to base everything with marker first and then we'll go into it with colored pencils. No, don't drink your markers. And there's all sorts of funky little things in these pictures. It's kind of cool. Yep, getting it going all over the place with it. I just went to the Great Wall of Markers and said, what markers do I need to use? And the Great Wall of Markers said, these ones. All right, now instead of using the darker yellow, as I did in the top there, I'm going to use a lighter yellow. This one is called Lightning Yellow. And it's a little bit paler because these are younger. So I'm making the younger mushrooms a younger color. And then we're going to use a lighter blue as well. This is a pastel blue. This is a Cali art. The lightning yellow is also a Cali art. Like so. And we need the red again. I am using the same red though. I don't want to do pink, so. I'm not sure. I'm not sure where Cali art comes from. It's not like a Touch New or something. It's an old company. They've been around for ages. Thank you. I thought it was an awesome idea. She just screamed, "Color me rainbows." And with this channel, we got to have at least one rainbow mushroom girl. It just have to. It's a necessity. And I missed the green. Where's the green? So orange, yellow. That one I can do green and blue. Yes, with markers you usually do light first and then build up. Because the light, depending upon what you're doing, will move the dark out of the way. So if you put your dark down and then you put a light over top of it, you're going to find that the light moves the dark. And we will examine that at some point. On the other page I can show you what I mean. But we're not going to do it on this page because I don't want to ruin this page. All right. Now there's a little fella down here. Yeah, it's exactly. It's only paper. Oh, wrong one. Wrong one. Let's go in the proper order so that we don't get hate mail that we did it wrong. Hello, Calamity. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I have missed you. I hope you are doing well, dear. And then the green. And then last but not least, a little bit of blue. And then we got this one here, so we start with our red. And then our orange. And then our yellow. Yeah, Poscas are one of those things, either you love them or you hate them. Um, it's one of those sometimes they work, sometimes they don't kind of pens. And this one we're even going to actually get a little bit of purple on. So what did I do with the purple? There it is. Yeah, I find that sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. And then we're going to get the little bit of purple back there. And I think we're going to put a little tiny bit more blue in there. Just a touch. There, that's better. Then back to the red. Yeah, they sputter, they spit, they just make a mess, in my opinion. But I have never had fun with the Poscas. The Posca pencils, on the other hand, I actually really like those. Awesome. I'm so glad. I am so happy for you. Yeah. Um, I I feel that it's best to learn as much as or as little as you want to learn. If you want to use oil-based pencils, purchase a few oil-based pencils and see if you like using them. They are a different thing altogether. I find that it's always best to learn as many different things as you are comfortable with. If you're comfortable with wax-based pencils, use them for a little while and then move on to oil-based pencils and start experimenting more and more. Um, I personally am preferable to oil-based pencils. I don't find that I find that I layer more. So depends upon what you like to do. If you just like to throw the color on the paper and squish it in, um, you might be better off using wax. If you like to layer and build color up, um, then you want an oil-based pencil. All right, and there are our rainbows. Now we've got one little one down here that we're going to do just our purple and our blue and a little bit of green because the rest of it's hidden. Yeah, it's one of those things that you just have to figure out your style and how you color with something. Actually, I don't think I have enough room there for the green. There is just a touch of the green's all covered. Let's take a look over here. Yeah, I think there's a little bit of orange poking through right here. And there we have all of our mushrooms. All right, so now we've got her mushrooms done. So we're going to put aside the mushroom colors and we're going to start on her skin. Oh, it's scary. Hello, Emily. Absolutely. Experiment with both and see where you get. That is way too orange. So we want this one and then that one. Thank you, Emily. I appreciate that. All right, so we're going to start with our darker color, and we're using powder pink. And we're just going to do all of her shadows. The reason why I'm going darker first is because I want that lighter to blend into it and move it around a little bit. And lighten it down a touch. We'll also be coming through with our dark tones as well with our pencils. So I'm not too concerned on how dark this gets or how light it gets. And I want some under her nose as well. All right. Derwent Lightfast is a completely new type of, it's one of those things that you have to play with for a little while and figure them out. It's just like ink tints. You gotta fiddle with them and figure them out. Um, Now her skin will dry a little bit lighter than the color that is coming through right now. You will notice with markers that when you lay the marker down, it's going to be darker than it is when you're done with it. So don't panic too much. If it looks a little dark, it will dry and get lighter. Now, See, I'm just trying to determine. I think this is a knee. I think this is a part of her knee here, or a part of her mushroom self, because I think she's right into the ground there, because and this part here is a part of the mushroom as well. So we're going to color that as skin. That is a leaf. So we're going to color the mushroom areas as if it's a part of the girl, but a part of a mushroom as well. Ah. Just going to add this shadow color here. I don't really need to because I'm going to be adding the shadows for the colored pencils, but I just felt it wasn't looking right without it. All right. Now I'm not going to fiddle with it anymore. The rest we're going to do with colored pencils. We're going to take this one here, which is pale lilac, and we're going to do her eyes. Like so. And then we are going to take eggnog, which is an Arteza Everblend. The lilac is in a hoo-hoo, and the skin tones I used Cali Art. Absolutely. There's oh, and I completely missed her ears. Celine, you didn't tell me I missed her ears. So I want barely beige for her ears. She has a bit of a mushroom ear there. Yeah, the weather is just everywhere. Where are you located, Tuco? Tuco? So you will notice that this hair color is a very, very light brown. And we'll be adding the darker browns in with pencil. I'm just going to go into concentration mode for just a second, because there's different areas here and I gotta make sure that I actually color in all of the ones that are hair. Or part of her structure there. You're up in Washington? Okay. I am in Oregon, so I know exactly what you mean. Our weather has been all over the place. One second it's snowing, the next second it's not. Next second it's pouring with rain. No, well, maybe, I'm not sure. Different ones, different brands have different brushes. So I'll show you 3 different brushes here in just a second after I get her hair filled in here. The reason why I'm concentrating a lot on moving the marker quickly here is because this is not marker paper, so it's going to dry very quickly. It's not going to give me that play time that our alcohol paper, marker paper will give me. So like the Express It or other paper that has that gloss on it. If you are using a cover stock that has a glossy finish, it will work a lot better for you for markers than if you're using a coloring book page or a regular cardstock. And this is just Nina regular cardstock. So I have to move very quickly so that that marker blends together um, without drying too quickly and giving me lines. So I want to get this base done before I look up. I'll look up in just a second. Okay, and this part here. Is also part of her hair. Just making sure I have all of the bits. I think I do. All right. Now, yes, a mixed media paper would work good for that as well. So when I print on marker paper, I use something called Express It, which is the brand that Copic prefers people to use if they're using Copic markers. You can use any kind of cardstock that is called a cover stock. The reason why you use a cover stock is because there is a gloss finish on the page, which makes it very, very smooth, which means that the marker will stay on it a little bit longer. Yeah, 110 pound is good too. Oh, I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Hold on a sec, sorry. All right, so hopefully I won't sneeze. So we're going to do these last 3 little areas here. Now I'm expecting these 2 to be mushrooms. This is a leaf. Or these 2 can be, well, I don't know. I think this is actually a part of her leg, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Mushroom or leg? Yeah, yeah. For colored pencils, use cardstock. I'm not sure. I think it's mushroom. So for that one, I'm going to use latte. Mushroom? Okay. I'm going to use latte brown. for the base of it. And then we're just going to give, what do you guys think? Should I give it a regular mushroom or should I rainbow it too? Both. Yeah, you're always doing both. I think we're going to rainbow it. What do you guys think? Yeah, with coloring on, say your cardstock with markers, try to judge when you're practicing, judge the edge of where your bleed line is. What I mean by bleed line is where the marker is going to extend to so that you don't go over your lines too much. No, we're not doing rainbow glitter. All right. And then green. And then blue. Gotta finish the coloring part before we start putting on stickles, people. Come on. You know better. Gotta finish the coloring first. Alright, so there's our rainbow mushroom. I'm just gonna blend those lines between the orange and the green and the yellow just a little bit with the yellow. Now, in order to not get a hard line, I had to color the whole area. All right, so I think we are done with the marker part, and we're going to start doing some pencils. Yes, they use a special gold relief stuff. I don't have any of it, and I want to play with it, but it frightens me. Just saying. All right, so let's move these markers out of the way. And we're going to get strong red because it needs to be strong. Yeah, washi tape. Yep. Or sometimes, they just use gold ink. And I think I need something other than, a little bit stronger than strong red. I don't think that's quite dark enough. So let's grab like this one. I think sienna's darker. Actually, oh, I've got the wrong swatch chart out. Where is my other swatch chart? I think I put the wrong swatch chart away. Well, that's not going to help me. There it is. Okay. It's like, that's not going to help me at all. Number 73. Yes, that's the one we want. All right. So we're going to use sienna. For our shadows in the red areas. Oh dear. A little bit of body paint. Yeah. All right. Yeah, it's called gilding. I sat there watching somebody do it for a little while and went, I want sparkles, but I don't want to do that. Hello, Christina. Welcome, welcome. All right, so there is our red. Now we're going to go in with number 65 for our orange. Which is tomato. Now I'm going to sharpen this. Well, it's a good song to have in your head. Just saying. And I think I want a little bit lighter. I'm more of a orange color, so let's go with orange. Go figure. So I'm sorry if I'm turning you around and giving anybody vertigo, but I just need to get those shadow areas. um, I would suggest before spending the money on distress inks that you could purchase a cheaper version. I don't have distress inks. I have, they're called water drop inks. You can also get something that's called the dewdrop ink. And I find that they work really, really well. Another thing that you can use for backgrounds is the gel crayons. I find they work really well as well. Yes. Yep. So because I've already got the light color down, I'm adding the shadow color, which will give me the dimension that I want. Now, if I wanted to, I could also come in with a lighter color, but because I've already left light areas, I don't need to do that. However, if I did cover the entire thing with the without lifting my pen up, so in order to get some light areas, you can do one of two things. You can come in with a lighter color and put that lighter color in there, which will move that darker color out of the way. Or you can come in with a lighter color of your pencils, or you can just lift up your pen a little bit as you're coloring, which will drop less ink on the page and give you a highlight area. And depending upon how it looks by the end, once we get all the other things covered, I may come through with a white pencil and add some highlights as well. So basically what we've done is we've got our medium color down, so we're adding our dark color, and the way that I did it allows me to use the marker as my medium and my light, if that makes sense. Yes, gel crayons are a fantastic thing to have. The King Art gel crayons are really nice. They give you a very smooth background blending, dry or wet. So I do find that they are one of those ones that you just gotta have. Alright, so now we have our orange done. I'm going to take my brush and brush that off just to make sure there's no red bits or orange bits where I'm going to put the yellow. So now we're going to put the yellow in. We're going to use goldenrod. I'm going to turn the page just a bit. I'm a terrible page turner, sorry guys. Now I'm going to darken this up a little bit because it's getting darker as we move away from the light source over here. No, no, not at all. You let it dry and it won't even make a difference to the paper itself. The great thing about alcohol markers is it soaks into the paper very, very quickly and it dries very quickly. Now, if you're using a water-based marker, such as the Ohuhu brush tip water-based markers or the, let's see, what other ones have it? King Art, anything like that that has the little tiny tip on them. What are they? The fine liners. Then that is a water-based marker. And you will find that it does not sit on paper very well. It will tear the paper if you're not careful. But alcohol marker will not. I prefer alcohol. Hello, Susan. So I am still using the Xena colored pencils. I've used a little bit of everything for the markers, both the Arteza, the Ohuhu, and the Cali Art. Thank you, Celine. All right, now we're going to go in with green. And we're going to use number 31. Which I think is green. Yep. Go figure. Yay! The links to the artist's website is below. On the artist's website, you will find the link to this image, well, both of these images, which are free to download. She will send you you just fill in your email address and she'll send you the downloads. You can also purchase some of her works from her Etsy store. Her Etsy store is also listed below. And just so you know, this enabling has come to you from by way of Jen. So if you're irritated that you're enabled for me with me, that is Jen's fault. Just saying. Although I think I've enabled Jen enough today for her. Yes, you are in trouble. I really like the look of it as well. I'm just going, no, no, no. I'm not going to learn another. I'm not. I already have enough money sunk into one hobby. I don't need another one. Because believe me, it would be one of those ones that I would get way over enthusiastic about. Yeah, check your spam. Um, I actually found that the first email didn't show up for like a little while later. So I ended up going back in with a different email and filled it out again, and I got it right away. And then I found it in my spam folder. Because I'm impatient and I forgot to look there. Oh yeah, I'd combine it too, but you know, it still needs a lot of purchasing to get started. And I'm on a no buy for the entire year, so no more new things for me. Unless somebody else buys them for me and then I can have new things. But that's okay. I don't need any new things, so don't don't think I'm asking for them. I have plenty to work with, believe me. I did. I wanted my coloring pages. They're so cute. And like I said, I have absolutely no patience. Patience is a virtue, and I have none. All right. And there we have our green. Now we're going to go with our blue, and we're going to use blue. Go figure. I do have a bit of a collection, just a bit. All right, going to turn the page because I got to get back here. Sorry if you guys can hear my husband. He is in his office on the Discord. Speaking of which, we do have a Discord channel that we do hang out in and chat. So if you do want some advice or want to sit down with one of us and just color along or color together, or just sit and have a chat, have some company, you are welcome to use the chat room in the Discord and come hang out with us. Or, if you're in there by yourself, tell somebody else to come hang out with you. We allow it. We do not discriminate on it. If you want to chat, come chat. All right, I come in through here with the blue, and I need to come back. Oh, I did do the green. Okay. I was going to say I need to come back with green, but I did it. Tells you how much my brain works. Yeah, you can also join me over on Patreon if you want to financially support the channel. We do have a Patreon membership tiers where the highest tier I do private live streams for. So if you want to join over on there, we can definitely get you fixed up there as well. All right, now we're going to go in with the purple. The purple. Have a good night, Dawn. Get some sleep. I hope you rest well. And we need purple. And we're literally using purple. It's number 93, purple. I'm going to turn this around, and we're going to come through and finish off the edge here. And what I'm hoping to get done today is at least the mushroom top. I want to try to get at least the mushroom part here and her hair and her skin done today. But we've only got about 40 minutes left of the stream. So if we don't get that done today, we will be continuing it and finishing it on Finish It Friday. And hopefully on Art Therapy Thursday. Can't guarantee that because I've got some things that I need to do tomorrow. But I will guarantee Friday. And then, of course, on Saturday, we will be picking a new set of pencils from the Cauldron of Collection. I'm going to sharpen my pencil a little bit here. Nice. Who is excited for next month for Shannon's Kirby color along? I am. She invited me to join her, and I am going to be doing that. So I hope you all enjoy Kirby, because next month we are going to have a Kirby month. And if you don't know who Kirby is, it's Kirby Roseanne, and he is a very, very wonderful artist. And I will be using the books that I already have, so I don't need to buy anything. Nice. And for anybody out there that is new to coloring and would like to save a little bit of money on coloring supplies, on my community tab there is an enable station, which is a bunch of different coupon codes for Amazon. One of the things on there is one of my favorite sets of pencils, which is the Arteza, or not Arteza, the Artex 72 set of colored pencils, which are an oil-based pencil, I do believe. And they are 50% off. And that is over on my Enable station on my community tab. I have also listed it on my Discord in the coupon section of Discord. So if you are on the Discord, there is a link in the coupon section. I think I linked it in my Facebook too, just because I got excited. I got so excited when I saw that. I was like, ooh! Of course, I'm on a no buy, so I went, ooh, and then I went, shoot. All on the same time. All right, so we have the top all finished up now, and as you can see now, you can see a lot more of the dimension of it because of the dark colors that we put in underneath. Oh, A Picture in Serene. I am still terrified of that book. I have it. I still have not touched it. I'm still scared of it. I know, it's just paper. There's nothing to be scared of. I know. But it's so pretty. Yeah, I was tempted to. I was really tempted. All right. Now we're going to do her hair. So we're going to start with our darkest areas. So we're going to use number 114, which is saddle brown. And this is where we start to flick. Flick, 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 flick. Awesome, Barb. My gosh. You are the queen to me. Because I'm just terrified of it. um, if you have Joanna's website, she actually has a practice book or a um, coloring book that she came out with at the start of COVID, which is some of the pages from Worlds of Wonder that is available. It's on her website in her galleries, I do believe. And it's free of charge. It is a free book, so that will give you some practice pages. I'm just trying to remember what it was called. Oh, awesome. Awesome. I think that's fantastic that you were able to follow Chris Chang. Flourish, that's it. Thank you. I have tried to follow Chris Chang and I've gone, um. Yes, Flourish is the Joanna Bashford download. Yeah, something like that. I'm impressed too. It's like I have not been able to follow a Chris Chang. But she has a completely different style than I do too, and it makes it hard. Yeah, absolutely she does. She has some really good free stuff. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Celine. I do the same thing. I love Chris. She is a absolutely fantastic artist. And way above my caliber. Hello, Marilyn. That's awesome, Yana. I think the last one I watched, I used to watch her a lot when I first started coloring, but was using a lot of Prismas back when I was watching her. And I am not a Prisma person. I'm not fond of them. I don't color with them a whole lot. And that discouraged me quite a bit. So I've gotten better with my Prismas. I don't hate them anymore. I used to really hate them. She does do jaw-dropping work. Absolutely. Yeah, no, Prismas are not, and back then they were really not my favorite. It was like, oh, I hate Prismas. Um, and I don't use the word hate very often. I really have to really dislike something to say I hate it. And yeah, back then I really like I won a set of Prismas and gave them to my mom because I didn't like them that much. Yeah, I saw that she was starting to do her own artwork, which is awesome as well. She's so talented. I'm just flicking the hair, just flicking, flicking, flicking. You will find that you, when doing hair, will flick a lot. Oh, thank you, Kenny. I appreciate that. All right, so we've got half of her head almost done here with the darkest color. Oh yeah, yeah. Just keep on flicking, flicking, flicking. Oh, nice. I don't know if Alex can or Jen can get that for you. If they cannot, I will do that after stream. I can try to get that to you. I think it's in her blog, but I'm not positive. Thank you, Jen. I appreciate that. Jen has put the link in for you. You know, you're not getting fired today. You did it right. You're good. Although even if you did it wrong, you know that you couldn't get fired then either. You're never going to be fired because you want to be. That will have you here forever. All right, so there we have our dark color in there. Now we're going to go into a medium tone. And we're going to go in with number 120, I think. Yeah. And 120 is dark olive green. And we're just going over top of the dark color here, and expanding it out into our highlight area. Like so. Concentrating on the itty bits. Yeah, she does have a new book coming out very soon. She just had one come out called Rooms of Wonder. She is very active in her artwork still. And she has a pocket-sized book coming out soon. Little Victories, yes. Which is currently 25% off on Amazon for pre-order. Noticed that the other day. All right. Almost done with the medium tone. And her hair. And we've still got a little bit down here. And then we're going to use our lightest color to put back in our highlight. So we're going to use number 103, which is Jasmine. And this is going to cover up any little bits that the marker has missed and blend those colors together. Now, could I have done this in colored pencil? Absolutely. But with the marker base, it does actually make it a little bit easier to color and keep it that same consistency all the way through the page. I need the dark. For Joanna's books, I have found that Prismas work really good for Joanna's books. Wax-based pencils seem to work fairly well for them. Now you have to remember one thing with alcohol markers is it is going to bleed through your paper. So if you are coloring in a book, make sure that you put something behind it so that it does not ruin the page on the other side. If you are coloring in a book that has a coloring page on each side of the page, Do not use alcohol markers unless you want to sacrifice one page, or one image, I should say, because that's pretty much what you're going to end up doing. Hello, Della! Working and lurking? How's it going working and lurking? I've missed you. I have not seen you in a very long time. And I've completely missed this area here. And this is why we color everything 3 or 4 times, because we miss things. Yeah, the Ergo Soft is another one that works really well, yes. But pretty soon those are not going to be readily available in the US, so. All right. And there we have it. All right, let's see, what time is it? So we've got about 15 minutes. Yeah, about 15 minutes left. So let's do her face. Going to do her face. Her pretty little face. So we're going to take a pink and we're going to do her lips because, yeah. I feel like I have something under there. And then we're going to take a really dark pink. And I think, I think this one. So we're going to take some hot pink. So we're going to take some hot pink and we're going to do the shadows on her eyes as well as the edging. Like so. And then for her eyebrows, we're going to take a little bit of brown and we're going to color in her eyebrows. Like so. Now for her skin tones, we're going to start with sand brown. Yeah, no, I don't think we're going to be able to glitter it up tonight because, like I said, there's still quite a bit of work to be done on it. And you don't put the glitter on until the last thing. Otherwise, you end up putting your hand in it and making a big old mess of it. And I am famous for that, so I don't want to do it. So this is number 80 sand brown. And this is where, like I said before, that we're going to start adding the depth to her skin tone. So we're going to start adding our darker colors as well as our mediums. And she has funky skin and funky everything because she is a mushroom. So I almost colored the bug. This is a little bug, little beetle on the leaf. I went through last night and found all sorts of things hiding in the grass. A gold leaf mushroom, yes. Not. I would make such a horrible mess. Coming under her hair shadow here. Alright, now the next color I'm going to use is this one here, which is Peach Puff. And we're just extending those shadows out a little. Building into the face. Building the nose. And then down into here. I still have not determined what these are, so I'm going to probably color them in rainbow colors just so that it blends in with everything else in the picture. Now she's got gold fingers stuck in her head. And the last color we're going to use is apricot. Getting that base color down just makes using pencils a little bit easier and conserves your pencils a little bit so you're not having to do multiple layers. You can do just 1 or 2 layers and be good. All right. I think I want her cheeks a little bit rosier. So we're going to grab our light pink here. So this is just regular old pink. And we're just going to come in and just rosy up her cheeks a little. Alright, and then we're going to take our Prisma. This is one of the only times that I use Prismacolor. A lot is the white. I do use my Prismacolor white a lot. Yes, on Discord. The live streams are posted for not only myself, but for other YouTube artists. So every time somebody puts up a video, YouTube will, or Discord will tell you, unless you turn off that notification. I have several different artists that I promote on my Discord. Several other YouTubers, because there is no point watching just one, because everybody has a different style. I always suggest that you watch, as many as you can or want to, and learn from each one, because everyone has their own thing. Oh, they will so. Kenny, you color absolutely gorgeously. I don't know what you're talking about. And my schedule is pretty easy to figure out. The live schedule is Monday night at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Wednesday at 4 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So it's pretty simple to follow. And there we have her so far. I'm going to switch it over to the main camera. We are coming up onto our 2-hour mark. So I'm just going to move you over here, move all this stuff out of the way so that you can see how she looks so far. So we've gotten quite far. The majority of what is left is a little bits of fiddle faddle, and we will be coloring that on Art Therapy Thursday if I have time. If I don't have time, I will definitely get it colored on Finish It Friday. Yes, 10 a.m. on Saturday. I am 2 evenings during the week and 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on the Saturday. So here is my practice. Here is my favored. The practice is kind of a little messy, but she is really cute in this one. I like it. I will be adding some white highlights and stuff like that to the mushroom parts in just little areas, as well as completing up all of the little background bits and plants on Friday. And then on Saturday, we do our collection selection Saturday, and we select a new pencil out of the cauldron of collection. Yay. So, again, if you have not already been over to the community tab, I do provide different discounts via Amazon. I am an Amazon affiliate, and they are affiliate links. So if you do choose to use any of my links, I do get a couple of pennies for anything that you purchase. Of course, it's not absolutely necessary, and it is up to you. It did, didn't it? It went really quick, but we got so much done. And once she is all finished, I will, of course, post her on the Instagram, the Discord, and on Facebook. We also have a Facebook group if you are on Facebook and want to join us over on Facebook. All right, guys, with that, I hope to see you again on Saturday. If not, have a wonderful weekend. And of course, if you want to join us over on Discord, we do hang out after stream for a couple of hours in the evening, and you are absolutely welcome to join in at any time. Hello, Melissa! Melissa, you need to message me or come into Discord and say hello, one or the other. All right, guys, with that, always remember to relax, color, and stay safe, everyone. And always like, comment, and subscribe to any YouTube artist that you enjoy. And thank you all so much for coming. Again, I will see you again on Saturday. With that, bye-bye for now.